Hey guys, so today I want to talk to you about relationships. And I want to first start off with an example. Anytime you go open up a checking account with a bank, most banks would allow you to have a free checking account and they are willing to waive that monthly service fee as long as you meet the minimum requirements. Some checking accounts require that you keep a minimum amount of money in there each day. Some require for you to have a minimum amount of transactions. They have these minimum requirements. And as long as you meet those requirements, the bank will waive that service fee. And we are okay with getting inside of a relationship like that because we know we need a bank account. But for some odd reason, in our personal lives, we do not apply that same concept. We will get into situations with people, whether it's a friendship, whether it's family, you know what I'm saying? And we will get in situations with people where we don't require them to give us anything in return, although we give them everything. We'll get out there and we'll invest our time. We will invest, our listening ear. We would invest our shoulder. We will do everything it is that the other person needs. But then we don't require for them to give us back anything in return. And what ends up happening when you're always the investor and nobody is investing in you, you end up getting burnt out. You end up getting to, where you want to give up because you done gave out, but you haven't gotten anything in return. And see, we need to change that. If you are a person out there where you know that every time you need somebody, you got these 3 solid people that you can call on and they're always there. Make sure that you're showing up and being available for them the same way they are being available for you. Make sure that when you call them, you didn't call them 2 weeks in a row. And each time that y'all have talked, you told them about what's going on in your life. Make sure that you take some time to find out what's going on in their life. Do they just want to talk today? Do they need some encouragement today? Don't be the person that's always receiving, but you're not willing to give. And listen, if you're one of those people where you're always investing in the relationship, but you're not getting anything in return, it's time for you to evaluate that relationship. It's time for you to see if it's really worth it. If you don't want to just walk away from them, go have a conversation with them. You have that conversation and their behavior does not change. It's time for you to let it go. Why are you okay with just being the one to give out, and not require anything in return? You get what I'm saying? And a lot of times, those people that's always the takers are typically the people that you can't even pick up the phone and tell something about good that's going on in your life. Because if you call them right now and say, hey, I bought me a car on yesterday, they're going to say congratulations in one breath. And in the same breath, they're going to say, well, you know what? When I got my car, they're going to find some way to bring it back around them. Move away from those selfish, self-absorbed individuals. They ain't healthy for themselves and they sure ain't healthy for you. Start investing your time into people and into things that's going to give you back something healthy in return and not just a problem and not just a headache. And listen, don't be just so open to being the receiver. Be open to also being the giver. Until next time, Inspired by Shell.